Do
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What's going on, everybody? How are you? Man, we are off to a massive start tonight. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. There's so many things going on right now. It is absolutely crazy. Our numbers are jumped. We're 30 people watching. Over on X, probably, yes, it's going crazy. We are trending hardcore right now with the whole Philadelphia plane crash. People want to know what's going on, and we are going to jump into talking about it right now because we got 45 people watching. We have struck a nerve tonight, fellas. Let's be on our A game. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. Joining me, as always, my left-hand man, the author, David Applegate. Way to drop the ball. And
hello, friends and fans. I don't know where to. I don't know where to start, but it's like last Friday was. I mean, from last Friday to this week, it's like been double the news.
Yeah, we got 77 people watching.
Amazing.
Hey, Channel Dad, what's up, man?
Been revealed. So.
All right, Channel Dad, whatever. Let's drop the ball again. Anime night, can you pick it up? I mean, geez, come on.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Friday indeed. Lots breaking. Yeah. We just have conflicting reports of the Philadelphia plane crash. Some say a plane crashed into a mall. Others are saying it crashed into a neighborhood. Let's dispel all this and find out what's going on right now. Take it away.
Insanity, yo.
And this is not even 24 hours after the first one. Not
right,
even 24
dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
What? FAA, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. And also, isn't it suspicious how this is happening after the FAA person resigned?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big coincidence.
Not a shock, okay? You mean the DEI hire resigned because of the because they were eliminating DEI positions. But the thing is, they weren't asked to quit. It was only shut down this department and they quit.
Oh, dude, I would show you guys something, but this is a graphic video. Philadelphia plane crash, man seen running from the debris on fire. I can't show that. Man. That's insane.
Okay.
But I will share it. I'll share it over on X. Don't go away because you're watching X. You whatever.
All right.
New audio. Vinny Johnson says new audio release. Air traffic control trying to reach the Learjet 55 before Philadelphia crash. We have lost aircraft. Oh gosh, dude, this is insane, bro.
Yeah, like an entire week. Normally, you almost never hear of the FAA or a crash.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, it's crazy.
And it's like everything the left says. Oh, there's going to be chaos and pandemonium. But you're causing this with all your incompetence. The Jersey drones. Trump, how long ago? 4-6 hours ago, said the drones were launched from the United States. The FAA knew. And the FAA person quit because Trump was going to reveal the fact that they knew. And that they quit. They're allegedly quitting.
Yeah.
Trump shut down DEI.
Yo.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! What the hell? What the hell?
What's going on at the FAA?
Why is this dude yelling out?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar!
This cat just yelling Allah Akbar?
Yeah, I think so.
Allahu Akbar!
Yep.
That's strange. How
That's
did he know to get his
very-
camera out?
Very.
How did he know to get his camera out and like look that way?
That's the question I've asked since 9/11, man. How many times has there been a disaster where there's just somebody with a camera waiting at the exact spot?
I would be fine if I had never heard someone yelling Allah Akbar after another plane crash in America. Dude, do
Yeah.
you think this is another 911?
No, this not on this scale. Not on
No.
this scale.
No, I think this
They,
is...
they don't have the nerve to do that again. They don't have it because Trump is right there and he's watching.
No,
Wait,
look,
That looks like a missile, bro.
No, that's a
Yeah.
no. That
but that's what a falling plane looks
pull up
like.
an actual plane. Pull up an actual plane crashing. Pull up an
Dude,
actual
that looks
plane.
like a missile. That's a
Ain't no
missile.
way. Ain't no way.
First off, I don't know. I mean, like a jet's got like a rocket stream off of it, like a
Single engine does when it's on fire.
oh, when it's on fire. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a missile, bro.
I think this is the pandemonium. I think this is deliberate pandemonium created to try and oust Trump.
Repost. Cash Patel, RFK, all them were confirmed this week. President Trump lives down in West Palm Beach.
I was going to say, did you see RFK, how he earned Bernie Sanders? He started reading off the list of all the people who took $1 million plus of Big Pharma.
Dang. Oh my gosh, bro.
And he's just leaving.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That is crazy.
Yeah, right there. That looked like a missile.
Yeah,
Look out with how
dog.
fast it was going and everything.
It's not the speed, it's the size. It's too small to be a plane.
Yeah. That's got to be a
Look
missile.
at the size of the explosion.
And you mean to tell me a small Cessna can do all that? Look at the explosion.
Yo, what's on 4chan? I ain't seen nothing over there. Jay over on X. Hey, good evening, Jay. How are you? Hope you're well.
Yeah. See, a short time ago, Trump just released this, and unfortunately, he hadn't been informed of this incident yet. Trump was asked about the plane crash, and he hadn't been informed of this plane crash. This was actually minutes before this plane crash.
Hold
So
up, we
they
got
knew
slow-mo.
something was up.
Hold up, we got slow-mo. Check this out.
Oh, we got a slow
Somebody got like you could see it is an airplane.
All right.
Well,
All right.
you see the wings.
All right. It is an airplane. It is slow.
Dang.
It hit
Okay.
something.
Okay, that I can believe is an airplane because it looked like it hit
Yeah.
something. Because
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, sorry.
This is
I ain't laughing at
crazy.
that. I'm laughing at the people in the background.
Look. All right.
Yo, that is wild. Oh, hey, that was just my first thoughts was after seeing the Black Hawk helicopter. Remember the bridge?
The Black Hawk helicopter. Trump was asked about it. And this is actually minutes before this other crash. Now, the plane was on a perfect and routine aligned approach. The helicopter was going straight at the plane for an extended period. Clear night. All lights were on. Except the helicopter didn't turn or change altitude. Why did the control tower ask them if they saw the plane instead of saying, there's a plane in front of you, or change course, or give them a course correction? Now, this is because the FAA is grossly incompetent.
Yeah.
Now, how many of these... What happened in this instance? We had a boat that was not inspected, that paid port officials to tick the box that they were inspected, and their steerage broke. And instead of reporting it and shutting down their engines, they tried to steer using their engines, and they lost control.
On fire. It's not under control. It looks like a side street. All police and
All
fire.
right. So that's why there's so much fuel fire, because it hit a car park.
Looks like debris here. I'm in a debris field. They're roping off the parking lot. There is thick smoke and the smell of jet fuel.
Come on, guy.
I'm working. I'm sorry. With Fox. I need to get my... I should have worn a jacket. Sorry, brother.
Just go down around
I will.
Go down that way. Yeah. Don't cross the line.
Yeah, go away.
Plane here.
Dang.
Oh,
Debris. You're in a debris field. That's a crime scene. Reporters should know they're not allowed to enter a crime scene.
There are lines of police.
Yeah, but they're not
Fire
forming.
as far as I can see. Black
Yeah, they're
smoke
not.
in the sky
Yeah.
over the shopping plaza.
Dang, dog.
so we have confirmation it was in a shopping plaza.
Yeah.
That's shopping plaza.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, this is starting to sound like another 9/11, bro.
It looks like it's on a side street.
Because, like, they're aiming for, like,
Right
you know.
across from a busy shopping center.
Yeah, why did a helicopter go in a straight line at a plane? Why, you know?
So
Apparently, the helicopter was aiming, like, trying to hit 3 other people.
It looks like
Yeah, they are. And now we have an aircraft that aimed in a perfect straight line for a shopping mall.
Yeah, dude, this is insane, dog.
They're going to have to start grounding pilots and going through them.
there's black smoke. Sorry, I'm breathing bad. Flames of black smoke coming over.
This doesn't sound like an accident.
Yeah. My wife's like, you're too loud. I can hear you. I'm like, okay. Labe left to go let his dogs out, bro. Dude, Labe, you need to get on your dogs, man. My dogs go out right before I go up here, and then they go in the bed, and they don't get out.
Again?
Yeah, he let them out. He
we have
texted me. He's like,
We have an FAA who has
"That's
been
insane. Who is that?"
under fire for not inspecting aircraft. We have pilots who are recertified without inspection or psychological evaluations. We have diversity hires who refuse to do their jobs and just collect paychecks.
Wow,
We have-
the numbers are spiking. We're at 217.
Yeah,
Now,
dog.
the FAA chief quitting obviously is just the tip of the iceberg. But the thing is, this comes hot on the heels of the revelations that the Jersey drones were US drones in an experiment.
Yeah,
Oh,
they definitely wanted to hide something, and now the stuff's getting come out. Coincidentally, they were having plane crashes and whatnot.
And now, and just as we're starting to get truth coming out, and and we have people warning us that there will be pandemonium and panic in the streets,
Right there, bro. What the fuck?
and there'll be disasters.
Oh, through my
And here we have black swan events just miraculously happening right after the report. CBS and ABC are warning about disasters,
crash. Oh shit! A plane just fucking crashed.
and now they're going to blame Trump.
Oh shit!
Dude's in the drive-thru trying to get some food.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yo, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang. Nothing is as it appears, my love. Be careful who you follow, but do trust in the Lord with all your heart. Yep. So many questions.
yeah. Straight line, clear night. Where was the FAA? again. Why was this? Why? And again, why do we have accidents in such a clear, what would you say? Hot on the heels, small plane crash, small jet.
Yeah.
Hot on the heels of warnings about these events, and these warnings always come from some retired general who we've never heard of before, who just suddenly disappears back into the deep state swamp of Raytheon and other defense contractors or think tanks.
Philadelphia police citywide, small plane crash at Cotman Ave.
Into a building with cars, yeah. It's amazing how all those cars exploded instantly.
Yeah. Two alarm fire, small plane. Dang, dude.
Yeah, 2+ alarms, yeah. Well, looks like you need a third. That is.
Body pieces. Ugh.
Yeah.
They burning in that car, bro.
A fucking plane just crashed on Cotman.
Man, dude, that's insane, dude.
It
$20,
is insane.
they'll blame Trump. I'm not an expert, but that looks like moving at the speed of a missile attack.
Yeah.
Way too fast.
So I said the plane didn't just fall; it was at full power.
Yeah.
And it nosedived in a straight line. That's pilot control. A falling plane does not have control.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody commented said this is all planned.
Yeah, like I said, you don't have people calling for pandemonium and say there's going to be disasters, and then suddenly there's a disaster, and you say, "Oh, what a coincidence!" No, coincidences of children.
Hold up, an autonomous Black Hawk helicopter.
Yeah.
3 months ago. Huh.
Now, the Black Hawk, there was a mistake in the identification of the people from the helicopter. Now, I don't know why the Army would misidentify people. I mean, don't you think they'd read the dog tags? And if there's no dog tags, they'd say, wait for the analysis instead of saying, I mean, they even had the crew manifest and they read it wrong. And the names they read out weren't even anything like the names of the people on the craft. So did they have a pre-planned narrative or they had to make something up on the fly that they didn't want the names out of because
dude, hey, check this out. It's slowed down footage and it does not look like a plane. I don't know. I mean,
one of the drones.
I don't know. What do you notice from above?
There's a few intact buildings for a lot of debris. So this is on the outskirts of the.
I would imagine it would be in this areas where it hit. It kind of looks like it went that way. A diagonal
where's
pattern.
The plane? It's not what you miss. It's what's missing. The plane is in so many pieces in a straight line.
Could the fuselage have been coming this direction? Like, it looks like the wreckage was going this way.
No, it looks like it's a shell of a plane that's completely shattered.
Okay.
Everything has just broken into a million pieces. You look at every other plane crash, there's a body of a plane. There's not a billion pieces only.
I can't help but notice. We were told a group of ice skaters died on a AA DC flight. The same day the crash, a famous disgraced ice skater, Tanya Harding, joins X. The next day, an ice skater, Nancy Kerrigan, is seen. Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
No, they're just They're just
Yeah.
recent.
Let's see. Planes uncontrollably falling from the sky throughout America. This crash just happened in Philadelphia. Yeah, we're seeing it. Ultimate proof Democrats are the party of violence. Hakeem Jeffries once again riling up the Democrats' hordes by calling on them to fight in the streets.
Yeah.
Well, there were 3 people on it. 3 people. You know what they said? They told us 2 of the deaths, not the third. Who was the third one? The Pat sign. What does that mean? It means that there was a senior U.S. official on that helicopter. Who was it? What did they do? Why is he dead? Why did they take a regular domestic airline and do it? How do you feel about what happened? It's fucking horrible. Sad situation. But it's not just sad, it's corrupt. There's something fucking wrong here. The deep state, someone. Guys, we have to share this. The more people that know about it, the more people that are involved, okay?
Yeah, but it has to be one of the secret officials. It can't be one of the public officials, because the public official would be noticed missing.
But that is what I've heard. I have heard that
yeah,
that there was there was somebody on that flight that was found and they airlifted out.
Right.
Straight to DC. Like it was a very
Are they talking about the Potomac or Philadelphia?
The Potomac.
Right.
They found them.
Yes.
They found them, they took them, and they were gone.
Yeah, they found 3 bodies. They went straight for the helicopter, removed the 3 bodies, gave false names, and then left. Now, those false names have got nothing to do with the flight manifest that has been uncovered. But the flight manifest only lists the pilot and co-pilot. And +1. That's it.
Yeah. DC plane crash. First responders salute to plane crash victims. 64 people got out with a helicopter. Dude, I don't know. Joe Ellis goes online to show the world it wasn't her flying the Black Hawk.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They released the name of a person who wasn't there.
This is Joe Ellis. I am a Black Hawk pilot with the Virginia Army National Guard. I understand some people have associated me with the crash in DC, and that is false. It is insulting to the families to try to tie this to some sort of political agenda. They don't deserve that. I don't deserve this, and I hope that you all know that I am alive and well, and this should be sufficient for you all to end all the rumors. I also have a statement. The Department of Defense is responsible for casualty notifications. There were no Virginia National Guard personnel on that Black Hawk that collided with the jetliner Wednesday evening. Thank you. Interesting morning.
Like I said, they lied. Now, why would you smear somebody? They put I think the Defense Department deliberately released that name because it's a trans person and would allow them to use that as a dog whistle to attack Trump supporters.
Yeah. Heard this was CGI, false flag. The plane actually landed. Huh.
No, bro. There's pieces everywhere. There's bodies, fires. Too much to be a false. To be a.
No. We're talking about this is We're talking to DC.
DC, yeah.
There wasn't any fires. It was over the river.
Yeah. What I mean is there was. Yeah, I got it wrong. Okay, with DC, they pulled up the helicopter. Why did they go for the helicopter first? Now, there's a theory that, the helicopter was ignoring the FAA. And that the FAA did not notify Andrews Air Force Base that there was a non-responding flight, which would have had the flight intercepted and the all aircraft in the area diverted. So the FAA, no matter what, has effed up, okay? Because when somebody doesn't respond, they're supposed to alert everybody in the area, hey, we've got a rogue operator, then watch out, clear the area, divert all flights immediately away from this area. No matter what happened, you had a diversity hire in the tower who didn't do their job. Why? Because they're sitting there collecting paychecks and leaving the bulk of the work to the few who are still doing their job. And it's insulting to the people who are doing their job to blame the tower. It's the people who aren't doing their job, that won't be named, that can't be fired, that is the problem. This protection of incompetence and the promotion of incompetent people because of their diversity quotas.
Yeah.
But either way, this does stink of deliberate inactions by the so-called resistance to create mayhem for Trump. And
Hey, Gina Carano got an update. Little update on the lawsuit with Disney and Lucasfilm. The case continues to move forward. I anticipate having a more substantive update in the next few weeks. We remain determined that my team has been exceptional in honoring the court and respecting the process. I'm very proud of this team. Thank you for all for your continued support. X Cardoon Day yesterday, Jane 30th, touched my heart. Cool.
Speaking of Disney, the Disney's live action Snow White reached 1 million downvotes.
Nice. Jess, you
only
wanted
48k upvote, 48,000 idiots versus 1 million sane people. You see events like this and they say, nah, they can't fake 9/11. Really?
Yeah.
This is old technology. I saw this level of skywriting back in 2000s at Sydney. There was skywriting with lasers, and drones since the mid-90s.
Yeah, that airplane crash looks crazy. Like, it just went straight down.
It went for the mall. This is
That's its path.
Yeah.
That's the DC one.
Oh.
Okay, it was headed for DC, diverted into a holding pattern, and then came back round and in. Yeah.
Oh, so that's the one from, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah. It's almost 3 days now, yes.
Bam.
Philadelphia one looks almost like a missile.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That was straight lines for the mall. That was deliberate aiming.
Yeah.
See, look at that. It nosed down into
Dude,
the mall.
that's insane.
Yeah, but and it even drops.
Yeah,
that's fireball is incredible from a small plane.
A falling plane without control would have no stability.
Yeah. It would be tumbling.
It would be tumbling.
Hold up.
Be spinning. That plane was flowing.
NTSB announced they will not release the flight manifest this time.
Of course not.
For what?
Obviously, it has to be. This was 3 hours ago, so it has to be for DC.
I thought
for the airline.
Yeah,
they have figure skaters or something.
No, they released the figure skaters' names, but they haven't released all the names.
There's got to be something on that.
Yeah, my guess is they took the flight out because there was somebody on board they didn't want getting back to Russia, or something on board they didn't want getting back to Russia.
Yeah. Well, I look at it as one of two possibilities. One, the crew themselves found out something they weren't supposed to, or died somewhere they weren't supposed to, and so it was remotely flown, or because it still could have been remotely flown, or they hijacked they basically hijacked the helicopter and flew it into the plane to take someone out that was on the plane. Because they've done that before with military personnel where they aren't supposed to be, and all of a sudden there's some kind of training accident.
Look how long it took to unravel the Air Taiwan disaster. Turned out to be the Chinese official trying to kill the first president of Taiwan.
Being here.
Here's a statement.
Start by thanking each of you for being here. I want to go through some basic facts about what we know for certain.
Basic facts that I'm just making up on the spot.
Stuff that I'm told to tell you by the deep state.
Cotman Avenue. This occurred shortly after.
So this is
this evening.
Philly. Okay.
This is Philly.
Right now, we have no reports on the number of fatalities. So right now, we're just asking for prayers for any
55
who may have been affected. We do want to note that several dwellings and vehicles were impacted. So what are we asking you to do for us right now, Philadelphia? We're urging you to please stay away from the scene. If you see
don't loot it.
God.
Don't touch anything. This is still
don't steal.
Under investigation.
Don't pick up souvenirs.
Note that all of our federal and state partners, they are either
So you did see my messages, right?
About your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, after the fact we went live and you sat there for like 2 seconds not saying anything while we were having people pour in. We've got 253 people watching right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. During the opening, they came to me and I was like,
let them out before we go live.
I did. That's why I was surprised.
Then put them away.
Oh.
And they were chasing something because they.
I like the Chiron. Could you imagine Senator Mendez? 9 days. 9 days he missed out on a pardon by 9 days.
Dang.
He didn't qualify for a pardon. They delayed his case on purpose.
Working vigorously to ensure that we get this.
Because you got to remember, Hunter was found guilty, so he does qualify for a pardon. Can't be undone.
Safety and health.
Hey, we got our phone line active. If you guys want to call in, 540-632-1315.
Oh, yeah. Trump's approval ratings, 54%.
That's it.
I cut it off because she's not, she's not really talking about anything. And then David's talking too, so.
Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't matter. She's not really saying anything.
No, she's just going over and over again, stay away from the site.
Yeah.
She's not telling us anything. Yes, we know it hit a mole. Stay away from the site. Really? But I need my milk, man. It's a little warm, but it doesn't matter. I need it. Bloody idiots. I wonder why there's a generation of idiots that still don't.
That Walmart is really empty. Holy crap.
Dude.
I never seen a Walmart that empty. And it's 8 p.m. too.
Oh, this is fake.
Is it?
If this is the one I'm thinking about, it'll show the front. And it's actually around Christmas time, right before closing.
Oh.
There's the one I saw. Yeah, they like cut to the front and there's poinsettias right there. I think that's what that was. There's poinsettias for sale somewhere in that. And it was someone, if you actually look at somewhere on one of the retweets, I saw someone said, yeah, it's right before closing at Christmas. Good, nice try. There's one of Times. There's some other one that someone's saying, oh, look, because of the illegals are leaving. And it's actually taken during COVID when everything was shut down.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, all the who's going to pick your grocery? Who's going to pick? I saw one that was fact checked on Twitter. Who's going to pick your crops? Apparently, only 3% of crop pickers are migrants, and most of those are legal, and they're still reporting for work. It's the Mexicans who won't allow the legal workers to cross into Texas because they're having a hissy fit because the illegals have been sent back.
So what's this?
Somebody's flying the path.
Oh,
the
right. The Philadelphia or
I think. I don't know. It's like a simulation.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly we're doing, but I mean, whatever.
Microsoft Flight Sim is releasing the brakes. Yeah.
Well,
Doing the
the
throttle.
airplane
Neat.
might be there on the left. Oh my god.
Master caution. Yeah, he's turning off all the cautions. Well, in some aircraft, you get a ground warning, even because the plane doesn't actually know it's on the ground. You can only detect it. Okay, so there's the flight path. Not very high. All right.
Altitude.
Yeah, altitude warning. Correct. All right.
I don't understand what we're like.
He's showing you there's altitude warnings. The plane is too low, and he's showing you that you can fly deliberately the path that the plane took, not by accident. Deliberately fly the path. Here we go.
Tower Cessna November 70765 frequency change.
Going through the motions.
Well, that's a loop.
Yeah, because that's how pilots are trained to identify ground targets, by looping over them, and then so you can see the ground target ahead.
Huh.
That's why every time I see a Warthog firing its gun off, I know it's bullshit, because I've actually been in Germany for a while, and I saw them routinely flying upside down, shooting at ground targets so they could get a clearer shot.
This is the intersection that got hit.
Yeah. No, did you see the nice bright lights around on top of the mall? Surrounded by darkness? That's a bullseye.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's done on purpose. I'm not saying that they painted a bullseye on purpose. I'm just saying the fact that a communications tower in the middle of the mall gave that plane a perfect bullseye because there's no lights around it. So it is possible to fly and pick a ground target to spot it because it's a bit, and fly straight into it, which it did because it nose down and then nose down again and then nose down again.
Someone said it's really odd. I didn't see the pilot would intentionally crash if it's an air ambulance. Perhaps something failed, malware, EW, DEW, or DEI.
DEI failure is correct.
Yeah. Well, I mean, almost every aircraft, unless it's a really old one, has ways for people. I mean, they told us on the Lone Gunman before 9/11.
Apparently, it went off. It went off on runway 33.
Well, that was Washington. That was the airport. It was coming in on Airport 33. I don't think Philly was on 33. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can look that up.
They picked a time and a place where they were transferring from one air control to another, so they turned off their radio, they turned off their master caution, so they could not see, so there was no ground alert warning. And I bet you the black box is pulled. I bet you the black box comes up empty.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
In those small aircraft, the black box is under the pilot seat. You only have to pull the master bus, and it's off.
There's 255 people watching. Please make sure you guys subscribe, follow, whatever.
And some smartest is going to say, yeah, but there's a second box in the tail. Yeah, but that box, in most planes, that box is only a copy, not a separate bus.
All right, so Philadelphia has 17, 35, 27 left, 27 right, 16
It's been a
left.
long
No,
time since I played Flight Sim, so I can't tell you what all the numbers mean. But
9
aren't
left.
they angles of approach?
Yeah, well, these are
Yeah.
compass points.
Yeah.
36 being 36 and 0
Yeah,
being
pro-
straight up,
yeah.
straight north. Well,
Yeah, that's
magnetic north.
sorry, that's the direction of the runway. That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
They
so
are,
8.
They are navigation. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're
none
gonna
of them are 33 at Philly, but
So if it was on the path 33, it was not on approach. It was a
it's
deliberate
not.
flight,
I'm pretty certain that was
a deliberate
Reagan.
action. Yeah.
It used to be called Washington National when I lived there.
Yeah, but I'm saying the flight log was just something they picked out of random.
Yeah, so
Just to get off the
33.
ground.
Yeah, you've got an approach. You've got 3 runways at Reagan National, and they were coming into 33. So that one, that was that one. That's an approach vector.
They just picked that though to get that flight path, not to actually go there.
But that's one of those sacred numbers they like to throw in our faces.
Yep.
Yeah.
They love that number.
Or 33, or 333, or
And again,
it looks like approach is 33. Okay, I'll have to blow this up.
Yeah.
1 and 4 from the south, and then the approach is from the, I think that's the south. I don't know which way this is orientated. 15, the opposite of 33, 15, 19, and 22. But
there aren't a lot of Speaking of 15, Boston Logan also has 15 and 33.
Mm-hmm. And that runway
That's the first
is
one that pops up on runway search. Yeah.
5,204 feet long.
Yeah. But why is a small aircraft picking a large runway at a large airport?
Yeah. Well, and so the full degree of that runway is 333.4.
Yeah.
So, hey, this was posted 5 hours ago. Apparently, it's in Illinois. Something touched down.
What the fuck is that, fool?
That's
just jumping on Earth, nigga.
Whoa, easy there, bruh.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. The flame is, touched down. It's going awfully slow. For something looks like it's flaming straight down.
That's weird because it has a ring following.
Mm-hmm.
It has a.
Well, I thought maybe it was a meteorite, but it seems to be slowing down. Even though
that's one of those Jersey drones. But why is it flaming?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's on fire. It's coming down, so it's not really a thrust or flame. It's just a flame.
No, that would be a plasma leak. That's why it's not exerting any thrust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's using some sort of plasma technology to as a power source, either as a direct propulsion or as power storage. That plasma ring. That's why it's glowing. It's obviously using the heat of the plasma to create some sort of electromagnetic field for containment. It's either using plasma as thrust or to power its thrusters.
So the Quartering's been posting videos of what's going on in Philadelphia, and apparently it just seems to be a bunch of Spanish-speaking individuals. Maybe the plane crash was ICE coming to try to take them all away.
Well,
they wouldn't be coming in that small a plane.
That's just kind of weird.
ICE? Yeah, but
ICE baby.
It's a what was it? Was it a Lockheed 55?
I don't know. Lockheed Martin caught on camera. Here's the full footage of them. They were using the remote controlled Black Hawk.
If they said it was a Lockheed 30, if they said it's a Lockheed 55, that's not a private jet. That's a government jet. The Lockheed X-55 is almost exclusive government. So, yeah, it could have been nice. Lockheed Martin X-55.
Multiple men carjacked a Nissan Pathfinder in Chicago near 59 and Massaut and crashed into a house near 57th.
But it's not a small aircraft, so I just think that's just a mistake of maybe it's not a Lockheed 55. What's the other one? Lear. It could be a Lear 55, and they said Lockheed.
Well,
by
I
mistake.
thought the first thing that Seth showed said Learjet 55. It said 6.
There was a Learjet 55.
Right.
That's what
Learjet
that's
55.
what crashed. That's
Yeah,
what crashed in Philadelphia.
It is a twin-engine rear jet. Yeah. So, and it's an old one too. So like, yeah. Okay. Lear 55.
My dogs are continuing to pester me, and my wife is in Richmond, so
Dang.
she's trying to help our son find.
You need a fenced-in yard, bro, or a dog kennel.
Put the electric
Lucky
collars back
55.
on.
Yeah, just let them go. Apparently there was an earthquake.
Now, bus jets don't fly with their landing light on. So why has it got a big? What did it have its lights on?
I don't know.
Yeah. Again, that would be weird. I mean, that would also be something the FAA would point out straight away. Hey, your lights aren't on. That's a fine. That's a fine. No flying
FAA
without
turned
lights.
away qualified air traffic controllers based solely on race.
Yep. That's the story that came out just before the FAA chief quit. And that's because Donald Trump asked them to shut down their DEI. You know, that's what sparked all this controversy and uproar. And now we're getting the deep state lashing back. 7 ways to Sunday. Isn't that what they said? Isn't that what Chucky said?
Is they okay? Yo!
Stay away, they said. Here, where's the police to arrest these?
God, y'all, look at this shit, yo.
They got there
These
before
vultures.
the police.
Yeah.
It was before the mayor got there.
Dang.
Yo, a plane just crashed on Cotman Ave, yo. Yo, what the fuck? Look at that. Yo, it's raining some people's houses. Look. Look. A plane just crashed, yo.
Golly.
Look at that shit. That's a whole plane right there burning, y'all. What the fuck?
So there is a fuselage.
Right here.
There is a fuselage. Okay, it's on the other side. They didn't show it in the original picture. Between lodged in the alley, right?
It's the MSM. What do you expect?
Yeah, Roosevelt hit the Roosevelt Mall around 6:30. Departed northeast Philadelphia Portman. No words on passengers. It went on the news at 8:30.
A year and a half ago, the internet lost their mind over the video where the chick's talking about the weird people on the plane. And now planes are dropping out of the air.
Oh, that was the.
I cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you, everyone,
Did he ever say what, like show who it was?
No, they cut it.
Because like that, you never see like what it would happen.
Nope, they cut it. For whatever reason, even she hasn't been heard of again, has she?
No.
Well, there was someone who claimed to be her. It showed up a few months later, but a lot of people are saying it wasn't her.
Yeah, there's 417 people watching over on X. 425 people. One person watching her on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? How you doing? One person. YouTube got us shadow banned.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's probably David. They don't like David.
Okay, 6 New York Times reports that there is 6 on the plane.
Yeah. Well, that's what that ticker showed, though.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
mayor was
About that.
talking.
Yeah. But I'm saying that, yeah, they are confirming that there were 6, but they're not saying who or whether or not that's 6 passengers or 6 in total. Do you remember? Like I said, the only thing they seemed to care about the plane in DC was recovering those military bodies.
Yeah.
Again, we have a clear night. Now, this one, of course. And of course, damn it, there's a lot of other things going on too. How much did Trump's banning of DEI, Trump's removing pride flags from U.S. official buildings and schools? What else has he banned? Pronouns?
Yeah, I think so. Pronouns in
government documents,
government employees email.
It's him or her. Yeah, you're not allowed to add pronouns. You have to use him and her. Can only refer to they, them as a group.
My pronouns are F and Ulf.
Samila Gomez is crying because pronouns have been deported.
Yeah, apparently she's catching crap from both sides for that.
Whoa, holy crap, that was huge interference right there. I'm like, uh-oh, they found us. They found us.
Another one.
They got us. I don't know how they got us, but they found us.
Here's another one.
What I missed?
You remember when Trump said he's going to start deporting the anti-Semites and people kind of had their collective flip out? A couple of hours ago, a Chinese agent was arrested. A Chinese student was arrested and deported to China for organizing Hamas rallies in the United States. You think they'd be deported for organizing rallies or arrested as a Chinese spy?
Well, she's probably that too. What the heck do you...
But I guess she did more than Eric Stowell.
Vince Langman has another view dash cam video.
And yep.
Whoa!
Dang. Move! Move! Oh my gosh.
911, what's your emergency? Explosion in Philadelphia. Can you narrow that down? Gosh.
We can't. We're blocked. Jeez. Oh, that sucks.
Imagine seeing a disaster and then just whining that, oh, the traffic's now blocked. I mean, like, what?
All right, hey, we got air traffic control trying to reach a plane. Hold up. Check this out. It's about 1 minute and 51 seconds.
Medevac Med Service 056 on departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 25010. Medevac Med Service 056 affirmative. On departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Frenchie. Does this mean my plane's going to crash? I mean, if it's a Boeing, it might.
123.8.
123.8, Mike Tango Sierra 056 Medevac. Thank you. Good day.
Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower. Contact Philly 123.8. Medevac Med Service Northeast Tower. Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower. You on frequency? Medevac Med Tango Sierra 056 Northeast Tower. How do you hear this transmission? Medevac Med Service 056 Northeast Tower. Thirty-six or 908 Foxtrot Northeast Ground Roger. Stand by one. I'll get back to you one thing.
Approach to runway 24. What's going on down there?
Position 755. We have a lost aircraft. We're not exactly sure what happened, so we're trying to figure it out. For now, the field is going to be closed, so no inbounds or outbounds probably.
All right, understand. Thank you.
For 60908 Foxtrot, I'm sure you copied that, but for right now, we're gonna call the field closed. We'll try to get you out here when we can. If we can't, we'll have to take you over to Atlantic. But stand by for now.
Dang. So, I mean,
Alright,
FAA,
so the talk of an
air
air
traffic
ambulance
control
was
seemed to be on top of it.
Yep. Yeah, they actually knew the plane wasn't responding and diverted an air ambulance. So it wasn't an air ambulance that crashed. They were talking to it just then. But they didn't identify the other aircraft. So why didn't they identify the other aircraft? I mean, if you're talking to it, don't you actually have to say which aircraft you're talking to? Like, hey, you're just not talking to yourself when you press that button. All planes are on that channel, not in that area.
Dude, check this out.
So they cut off the little bit at the start. Oh, debris went through a window. So there was, yeah.
Oh dear, I hope no one got hurt.
Somebody got hit in the head.
Ooh.
That's going to be nasty.
So a piece of metal from the plane came through.
Yeah, they just broke the window.
Did they take it from you?
Not from me, but one of my manager. Yeah, the guy was sitting right here.
So it came through the window and landed all the way over here. All the way here in the seat. Yeah. Was somebody eating at the time?
Yeah.
They didn't get hurt though, right?
No, I think it hit his head.
It hit the customer in the head?
Yeah.
Okay. But luckily everybody's safe. But something flew through the window. You had no idea. Did you hear the plane crash?
No, I came in actually after like a half an hour.
Ooh. I can't imagine the gash that guy had. That guy probably
Yeah, that's
had.
crazy.
I hope he's. I really hope he's okay. Because.
All right, this was just posted a few minutes ago on Learjet 55. Yeah, aircraft Learjet 55, registration XAUCI. Ground speed 242 knots. Vertical speed 4,480. Huh, dang. Well, that stinks. Flight Radar 24 posted 2 hours ago. This evening, Learjet 55 XAUCI crashed shortly after takeoff from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. The flight departure at 2306, reaching a maximum altitude of 1,650 feet at 2306.54. Granular ADS-B data shows the last message from the aircraft non-position report. Report a vertical takeoff minus 11,000 FPM.
Feet per minute.
Okay.
Well,
Dang,
if it's minus, that means it's coming pretty much straight down.
He was cooking.
Yeah. I mean, you can do the math and figure out what the miles per hour on that is.
Yeah, 242 knots.
What was that? About 260 miles an hour? 250 something?
242 knots to miles. 278.4.
270, okay.
Multiply the speed by 1.151. So, Yeah, 278.489 is what it calculates out to. That's crazy, dude. That's just... Whew. Medevac flights, 2 pilots, 2 doctors, a patient, and families. Medevac flight with 6 people on board, including patients, parents. Pray for all the families. Yeah. Less than 1,500 feet from my parents' house. Praying for all those involved. That's crazy. Somebody definitely ain't doing math. 242 knots. They've got it at, well, okay, never mind. They're doing feet per second. 242 knots equals to 408 feet per second ground speed. 4,480 feet per minute vertical speed at 199 degrees. That's crazy. Somebody asked, are flights being hacked?
Allegedly, it would be difficult. Small planes couldn't carry the weight of the technology for remote control, or and
They've got them
changing
on
their
small
altitude.
helicopters, though.
Yeah, no. What I mean is, they don't have, when they're building aircraft, they're putting the minimal amount of stuff in. I doubt they're going to put. Yeah, they're going to put remote control in. I mean, but if there were, like I said, if they were going to have remote control, it's like you'd have to put it in. It's not going to be there. It's just something they haven't thought about in a long time. But they did actually experiment with it, and that's why you had the problems with the 737, is because the anti-hijacking device, as they called it then. But no, it would be, if you're hacking an aircraft, you can't force it to change altitude. That's in the pilot's control.
Yeah.
And the pilot would radio emergency if the aircraft lost control, which they didn't. That's the first thing that you notice, is that they did not radio the tower.
Yeah, because usually, I guess if it happens quickly enough, but yeah, I mean, but if it's hacked and the radio's shut off, you wouldn't have to fly it. You're trying to
fight it,
throw it into the ground,
Yeah. But there's nobody fighting it. It's going straight. It's going in a
it
pattern.
does look like it's not an out of control thing.
Yeah, it's course corrected 3 times straight for the ground, not pulling up.
Right. But you had a disorientation and they thought they were correcting and they kept messing up.
That's the lie they put for JFK, that he disorientated and pulled, that he was upside down and thought he was pulling up. And in fact, he nosedived into the ocean, yet the recreation shows that he just flew in a straight line that was at an angle straight for the water and flipped on impact.
Yeah.
They could tell that the bottom of the aircraft was scraped, and that's basically it. That's the point of impact, not the and the roof was only slightly damaged. I've seen the plane when they lifted it out of the water.
Yeah.
The undercarriage was down. It was led to believe that he was coming in for a landing. Yeah. That's one way you can hack an aircraft, but that aircraft was not on a landing pattern. JFK Jr. was on a landing pattern when he crashed.
Yeah, he just happened to have some articles in George Magazine coming out about stuff too.
About stuff that about both parties, not about one party, but he was going to expose the deep state and a certain person from an island. Wasn't that it?
That's the rumor. We don't know for certain since it all disappeared.
No, but he said that he had an explosive article about New York elites on both sides of the aisle involved in a massive corruption ring, and that was coming out. And what happened? It got replaced with his obituary. What a coincidence!
Ooh, 5 hours ago, former senior advisor to the Federal Reserve, John Rogers, has been arrested for leaking trade secrets to China.
Well, how to make fake money?
While you were all distracted by Russiagate, Biden has been helping China.
Yep.
I mean, the Biden administration has been helping China.
Yeah. Biden
That's
just knows he has ice cream.
Yeah, that's the only thing he knew. He still thinks he's president. He's sitting on a beach having ice cream, thinking he's still president. I like the theory. I mean, have you seen the height change theory? I don't know if it's true or not, but you know.
Oh, about the multiple Bidens?
Yeah.
Well, and there, Fetterman's the same thing. I've seen pictures where he gets taller and shorter and
bearded and unbearded and
right,
and even lost weight and gains weight. But Fetterman can now talk without his machine. And he ripped into The View about their TDS, and they were not happy.
No, he's been actually sometimes making sense. It's like, wait a minute.
I guess, and notice his wife isn't anywhere in the scene right now. I mean, his handler. So,
yeah.
And of course, there's a big rumor that Jennifer Anderson is very upset that Obama claims that TMZ has claimed that she had an affair with the Obamas. She apparently was meeting with the Obamas over production of a TV show.
Because they own majority of Netflix, don't they?
I don't know exactly. They have a deal with Netflix, and they seem to have a lot of stakes appearing in companies out of the blue. How do you become a billionaire after becoming president? Easy, it's a shakedown. You know, you just go in and demand a share of the company, and then they don't give it to you. You know, you just call up your old mates in the deep state, and suddenly you're in trouble. It's like a person who buys the 3 mansions that are worth more than they earned in their lifetime, you know? Each one worth more than they could earn. And then they just say, but we can leverage wealth. No, you can't. Okay? A lot of people have tried this leverage, this so-called wealth leverage. The majority of people who go for these so-called wealth leverage loans get told to go F off by the banks. And I used to do accounting. And I did accounting for some of these people. There's no way they're making money off their loans. They but they don't disclose what their loans are. They just tell you what their repayments are, not how much they got a loan for or where the rest of the money came from. So whatever the Obamas are doing is definitely up to the eyeballs in bullshit. And they're definitely but the thing is, if you can afford a multi-million-dollar loan as a government official, even if you're president, I think you're overpaid.
Yeah.
No, but really,
right.
You know, politics was seen as a retirement, not a benefit, not a Kickstarter. You don't go to government. I say Kickstarter. You go to government to retire.
That's why you like Nancy, and you just, you tell your husband to put all this income on red, and you make sure it comes up that way.
Yeah. Oh, honey,
honey, go buy, buy such XYZ stock.
Sorry, honey, I can't talk to you about Visor because we're doing a hearing into their public launch, and there just happens to be a huge amount of government contracts involved where we're going to use Pfizer exclusively, so their income is going to go from negative millions to positive hundreds of millions, but I can't talk to you about it. Isn't that how the conversation goes?
Yeah.
Because remember, when Pfizer went public, what did the government do? They put in all these electronic machines for every payment to go through the Pfizer backbone system.
So apparently, at 7:33 p.m., I'm not exactly sure what time zone this is, but it's today. Paul Sperry posted, developing incoming CIA Director John Ratcliffe has provided 1,000+ pages of documents to DOJ as part of a special counsel John Durham's investigation of the FBI's Russiagate probe when Ratcliffe was in DNI. But the documents remain classified. AG Bondi has them now, developing. This was at 7:33.
That's
now,
right, Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of the. It's part of the.
And then after, there was a post from 17. What is the common theme when bad news is about to break against them? What always happens when there's something bad about to happen to the deep state?
There's a disaster.
A plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a distraction.
Always something
There's
else.
a fire. There's a tsunami. There's an earthquake.
Trump gets elected. There's a pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
Every time you're losing, a disaster happens.
I see. Yeah.
Don't
Every
believe
day.
me?
chickens
Look at the
being killed.
Titanic.
Distract and derail the story is what people are saying on the comments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at the Titanic.
Look
at JFK. JFK.
Wichita Airport, Eisenhower. DC Airport, Reagan. Philly Shopping Mall, Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Does that?
Now, what happened a week before
They're all
JFK
presidents.
was shot?
Yeah.
Is it about a week before? What happened? Philby.
I don't know.
Philby. Was it the big spy scandal? They were having the inquiry into the big spy scandal, and JFK was named because he was involved in one of the with the East German spy who was the go-between. And she was released without evidence. The FBI refused to declassify her file to the English, which would have revealed that she was an East German spy who was handling nuclear secrets over to Russia. But if she was in America, how did she get them? She couldn't have got them from Philby.
All right, hey, listen to this.
Can you tell him that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election? Can you say that? Do you have the independence to say that? Do you have the gravitas, the stature, the intestinal fortitude to say?
There was a different senator badgering him the other day.
Can you tell us that?
Same exact question.
Senator, what I can tell you is I will never play politics. You're trying to engage me in a gotcha. I won't do it. I won't play politics with any ongoing investigation.
Take the
Wait, did you hear that? Wait. Did you catch that?
In any ongoing investigation.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And Schiff is trying to drown him out by saying truth to power.
So is there an ongoing investigation of what happened in 2020?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
There's definitely irregularities in that one that need to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, of course. But
and Adam Schiff for Brains is
Shift for Brains. That's hilarious.
Adam Shift for Brains is correct.
Shift for Brains.
Shift for Brains.
He needs to be. I can't wait till the midterms. I cannot wait. Gonna go out and vote again, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna go out and vote again.
Yeah,
I got my address updated. I got my
Congressman to
address updated.
Senator. Talk about rigged. Failing upwards.
Now I can vote clear. Now I can vote a lot better, a lot easier without having to worry.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the cancellation of Black History Month and Pride Month and
long overdue?
Very
political,
long overdue.
They're political. They're just basically a bunch of bully boys because They can run around having their Pride Month, but we can't have an Easter parade. Now, that's not equal treatment under the law. So you either have all cancelled or none cancelled. You can't have equality and then say, give us Women's Day.
What's going on here? I know Pride Month's been canceled. What other holidays have been hit?
All the artificial holidays. All of them. Trump's having them all cancelled.
Pretty much, yeah. Apparently, I don't know if this is for budgeting, but they're canceling they're canceling like how this stuff is going about.
Because
there's not going to be any
hundreds
more.
of them. It's
But
almost every
is it
day.
now? Is it like no more Juneteenth? It's no more like
It's all the holidays they've added.
yeah. Now, is this on a national level that they're just putting up
No.
there that
It's federal celebrations. What he's done is saying we're not going to fund them.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Well, you can still have your calendar dates of you
Yeah.
know, whatever, but
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think he's actually cancelled them. I think what he's done is cancelled the funding for them through the executive.
Gotcha.
Like, because Biden was organizing all these holiday events all the time, and it's absolutely ridiculous. They're spending millions of dollars on feasts and festivals, which, basically pigs in a trough, right?
Yeah, they were probably using it to money launder anyway.
Yeah.
Just a
and it looks like Black History Month got hit as well, and June and
Juneteenth and all the other made up bullshit. They're not actual holidays, and they're not even.
the Martin Luther King one that has been around as well. That has been around our lifetime, so it's there. It's there to stay. So that one I have no problems with. Good.
Yeah.
I it's been around since you, me, and everybody else has been growing up.
My wife asked, like, why wouldn't he just keep some and get? And I was like, well, if he kept some and didn't, then he'd be labeled a racist and
sorry.
a bigot. And what?
Sorry, MLK Day and Juneteenth remain federal holidays.
Okay.
It's most of the others. They didn't say all. They said most.
Yeah, because it looks like
again-
it looks like Black History Month, Women's History Month, Women's Equality Day. I don't know why that's a day. National Hispanic Heritage Month, National American Indian Heritage Month.
Again, they're not real festivals or celebrations. They're basically to launder federal funds in the hands of NGOs and have a bunch of politicians and local officials get a free lunch, basically buying votes. Oh, it's Indian National Appreciation Month. Here's a $5 Amazon card. Now,
Here's one. Here's one. National Gamers Day month.
Yeah, no more perverted anime day. No more perverted anime fans month. What? No, not that.
Darn it! That's the one day. That's the one day a year I take a day off. That's the one day a year.
Not my holiday. What?
Hey,
National Hentai Day is cancelled?
Hold on.
Community notes for the win. Good job, Jasmine Crockett.
Nice.
First day in office, Donald Trump froze the hiring of federal employees, including air traffic controllers. And community notes. Federal air traffic controllers are exempt from the hiring freeze. Wah, wah, wah.
Yep.
So
I believe he's even said there aren't enough.
So, David, who do you think is going to get confirmed next week?
The Carl you know and love.
Okay, so at the last, didn't they confirm Patel and RFK at the last minute? They did go through.
I think they did. I haven't heard anything yet, but
They went, but I mean, the confirmation announcement was late, so I haven't seen it.
Oh, did they
because they've
vote on
been
those
overtaken.
already?
I think so, but it's been again crushed. We know Pete's through.
We know Pete. I know Pete Hegg said that it got through and everything. We're just waiting for Pam Bondi, Tulsi Gabbard, and RFK.
Okay.
Dude.
No, let's say no. Confirmation. Story, man, it's a problem. The news is out of order for some reason. It's not in order. I'm trying to find what's the latest story.
Benny Johnson.
Okay.
Hey, Carl. Carl's over on YouTube. He said, "Good evening." Hey, what's up, Carl? Hey, Benny Johnson just posted for immediate release Jet Rescue Air Ambulance. Today at approximately 19:25, Jet Rescue Air Ambulance experienced a crash. Aircraft XA UCI Learjet 55 crashed after takeoff from Philadelphia. There were 4 crew members on board, 1 passenger, a pediatric patient on board. No further information is available at this time. This time, we cannot confirm any survivors. No names are being released in this time until family members have been notified. Our immediate concern is the patient's family and personnel, their families, and the other victims that may have been hurt on the ground. More information will be released as it becomes available. So right now you're talking a child and a parent
4 adults
and 4 crew. Well, yeah, but the parent was probably there were 6 people, a child, parent, and 4 crew members.
Yeah. Okay. RFK. The reason why he hasn't been confirmed yet is because they're waiting for him to give up his stake in a vaccine lawsuit before that, because it would be a violation of the ethics agreement. He can't have he can't have an outside interest when the lawsuit is involved against his own department. This is the lawsuit against the HPV vaccine, because according to the lawsuit, it isn't as effective as they claimed, and they withheld side effects and data from the initial tests and other stuff. But I do like his answer. He was asked by Elizabeth Warren about it, and he said he's not anti-vaccine, he's pro-good science.
Yeah.
So he has not been confirmed. It's in delay, and it's a toying cost. Basically, 2 senators haven't voted. They're waiting on 2 senators, but they're waiting on him to give up his stake in the vaccine lawsuit. That's an ethics swirl, according to insiders, that potential profit from vaccine lawsuits. That he could, he becomes an insider when he becomes head of the department, right? So he could just basically hand over all the information that the lawsuits are after. So to stop that, they're saying, no, you can't have a stake in this lawsuit. You can't have anything to do with them. Basically forbidding him to hand over information without a court order.
Yeah.
So they're trying to keep it.
No, I was just say if he was a Democrat in good standing, they wouldn't care if he did that.
Oh, okay.
No. If he was a Democrat in good standing and this was against, not against Big Pharma, I was going to say add to that, because
well, that is true, because the Democrats in good standing are all in the Big Pharma's back pocket.
The top 10 Democrats who are against RFK, including Bernie Sanders, who pretends he's an independent, all get $1 million plus from Big Pharma. So now you know why they spend so much money to get into office, because their paychecks are pittance compared to how much the lobbyists pay them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are so used to lobbyists that you don't see it as corruption. Well, a lot of people don't. I'm not meaning you guys. I mean, you, the viewing public, a lot of you do not see this as corruption. Yet in most countries, lobbyists are outlawed or limited to, you can lobby, but you can't pay. You can't pay money to, unfortunately what lobbyists do. They pay money. This is not the politicians giving Republicans free lunch for back in the 60s, which, yes, you called that corrupt, but why don't you call it corrupt today when the Democrats have been doing it for 70 years, or 50 plus years? No, it's true. There's hypocrisy going on, right?
Yeah.
Nixon they scream about Nixon being a crook because he met with all these lobbyists, yet Biden had lobbyists every day in the White House.
Yeah, it gets normalized, and then that's just the way to do business in
they
Washington.
attack. Yeah, everything they accuse you of doing, they turn around and do or have done, and then call it normal. Yes, we're just doing business. It's bipartisanship, not the uni party. It's bipartisanship, says Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
And he's talking about jobs. Those aren't jobs. A job creates. These contract jobs do not create. They take from the public. They live off the public. They don't generate wealth. They drain it. They're not a...
They move it from one pocket to another pocket.
Yes.
From your pocket to theirs.
But see, a lot of these jobs and the thinking is, and why they keep expanding the debt is, we'll just reach, we'll just do what we did in the 40s, just say, it's 30 years old, we tear it up now, or they, or the banks deliberately collapse so that they can close the books and never be audited to see how much of the investors' money disappeared.
Yeah.
But somebody the other day was talking about the Rothschilds, and they got community noted, but I went back to see what happened, and it's disappeared. But what happened is that somebody claimed the Rothschilds were worth $700 billion, right? And then somebody community noted them and listed that since the 1960s, the Rothschilds have been losing wealth. And it was an impressive list. You got bankruptcies and economic collapses have actually taken its toll on the Rothschilds. But but they listed there are only 9 funds worth $1 trillion. BlackRock, Blackstone are the only ones that I think are publicly known. But do you know who else is on the trillion list of trillion funds? Funds that are currently worth over $1 trillion? The Roosevelt Fund. But of course, because it's a private trust, it's protected by national security. You've got to ask yourself, right? You know how they're talking about Trump and third term? I've got to ask. No, you haven't heard about that?
No.
I posted a meme about it the other day.
I don't see stuff. I'm busy working.
Yeah. I thought you saw it.
No.
Busy sending us stuff on Instagram.
Hey, man, look, you know what? Don't hate. You like it.
Especially that Batman one.
Batman one.
Now you got me. I was just thinking, I was going to say, I got to remind myself to thank Seth about the Batman one. Was it you who sent it?
I don't know. Which Batman one was it?
Not Batman, Spider-Man. Jack Black is Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, that was hysterical.
Yep, he's definitely black.
Yeah.
I'm curious. And what also boggles my mind is how many more Power Ranger items we're going to see in that display case as the months progress.
Well, especially since my birthday's in February and Comic-Con is soon.
Mine's next month.
That's fine.
I'll be 33 next month. Officially.
I'll be
officially 33. Not like last year. That was embarrassing. Oh my God. My friend was like, "You're 32, not 33." I'm like, "Yeah, I aged myself 1 year."
You're in March too, are you?
February.
March, are you?
February
is next month. Yeah, February. I was going to say. Yeah.
Well, you're in February now.
Future. Yeah, I'm in February now.
It's February 1st for you, and tomorrow is February 1st for us.
Yeah, my sister's in February, and I'm in March.
Can't wait. Oh, so much to do. And then I already got my Comic-Con ticket for Game On Expo. I just gotta wait and buy the Fan Fusion one, but there's a lot of guests that are lining up, and I'm actually excited for it.
Yeah. Oh man. So
we'll see what happens.
My X account is just eat up with stuff. Here is oh wait. RFK Jr. caught with nicotine patches. That's because RFK Jr. probably knows that nicotine is highly beneficial to most humans and natural therapeutic. I don't know. You think you choose nicotine gum?
Probably.
Trump says United States will impose tariffs on European Union.
I don't know about that one, but he's apparently going to say he's going to impose tariffs on China if they go ahead with refusing to pay in US dollars.
Yeah. All right. I think we're about done for tonight because I'm getting tired. I've got to use the bathroom and my back is killing me. So
and the plane crash story is looping in on itself. Which means
there's really nothing
there to add to it. Sorry, folks.
Yeah,
it's all just kind of it's everything else from your speculation and
it's like the DC crash as well. It's going to be buried in months of investigations before we'll even find out, who they are and any recreation of the crash. But try to remember what the crash looked like because they filmed it, and look out for the FAA and the cover-up that's going to come, because I think they're going to say it was pilot error or mechanical malfunction.
Yeah, that's true.
It's because it comes hot on the heels of the Trump revelation that the Jersey drones came from United States, that they were experiments by an unknown agency overseen by the FBI. Recovery of these drones was seen by the FBI. They weren't, and the media actually knew that the Biden administration knew that there were 109 clearances for flight paths given to drones to an unknown agency by the FAA. So, it's amazing, these things. Every time that there's an amazing revelation, there's a distracting incident.
Yeah. Hey, one final thing to close on. Department of Government Efficiency through 1/29/25, 85 DEIA-related contracts totaling $1 billion have been terminated within the U.S. Department of Education, the GSA, OPM, EPA, DOL, Treasury, DOD, USDA, Commerce, DHS, VA, HHS, State, NSF, NRC, NLRB, PBGC, USAID. Is this a meme? RRB, SSA, SBA, BLM, CFPB, NPS, and NOAA.
NOAA, that's the National Oceanic Organization.
Okay, well, that's all the different organizations that our
parasite.
So, as of now,
parasite, yeah.
Department of Government Efficiency has saved the taxpayers $1 billion
in one swoop.
And just very quickly.
And of course, they're going to sue and try and recover some of that money that they would have been paid. But here's the catch before you go. There was a climate scientist who refused to take a flight home to resume his job after 6 months of studying ice packs. He flew there, and the only way out is to fly, but he refuses to fly, so he gets fired for refusing to turn to work. And he flies back, sues for unfair dismissal, and wins.
Nice.
So there is absolute. This is not about equality or climate change or racial equality. This is about a group of college students finding ways to scam government out of money. That's what DEI is. That's what climate change is. That's what equity is. That's what all these government programs are. They're just college students trying to find ways of leeching. And you know how some of these people are paid? Up to $600,000 some of these consultants get.
Yeah. Hey, one final just goodbye on this funny meme right here. Donald Trump arrested for beating 2 women. So with that being said, please make sure that you're following us on X. Hit that follow button, share this out with all your friends. Go down in our description and you can find links to all of our channels. Each of us do content to some degree on different various platforms. All of that can be found down below or above us if you're over on X. I'm not sure. But if you go to our bio, you'll find it. So we will not be live tomorrow morning for Coffee and Gaming. I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, and I'll be busy having fun, taking pictures of fun stuff. So check out our Instagram. It's down on our LinkTree. I'll be posting stuff up there as I see it. Bulk and
go
Skull.
have fun. Go have fun, but be aware of where you're heading.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a small town. Bulk and Skull will be there, so that's kind of neat from Power Rangers. That'll be awesome to see.
You should get some. You should get some figures. Actually, like get some
I'm trying to get some figures. So
that way you can have it displayed together with like the autographs and everything. Be like
that'd be nice. But anyway, we will be back live next Friday night, or if any breaking news ever happens, I will try to start making videos because I am starting to record things and use my old noggin and I want to do stuff. Check out Lape's channel. He does beer reviews and other fun things. Anime Night does the Knights of the Round Table on Sunday. He's got a list of all kinds of stuff. David has several books for sale, and he's a crazy Australian that really wants to come to America. So buy 8,000 copies of his book. You guys have a great day. Take care, and we'll
help us fight the globalists.
See you next time. Yeah, fight the globalists, just like Alex Jones. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.